25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Seminoles in the hurry-up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Rides the back on the option to give. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Motion from the wideout. Good release by the QB. He's got enough to give Syracuse the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Willis. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Robinson looking to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard...
Going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting. And that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback making checks. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But, man, you're starting to get now in the second half. And this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
He's got him this time. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Fisher. Finds his man, it's Davis. Wide open spaces. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out route. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He wants to throw it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
And this offense now is decision time. Man, they put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
Smashes it between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Ole Miss. Just another week. We've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Robinson will throw. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Grab near the marker. It's Willis. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the beatdown has ensued. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The short hands, it's Webster. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Robinson looking to pass. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's McFadden. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these, can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result...
Turning it on! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Robinson will throw. Buys a little time. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make us this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pulls it in. It's Webster. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together.
It's a seam wide open. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Heaves it deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It's Fisher. Rushes on him. Fires downfield. He makes a catch. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading in.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except particularly. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He makes a grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Webster. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You're powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the air, it's Fisher. Using his legs to buy some time. Finds his man, it's Davis. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
The offense in hurry-up mode.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The offense changing the play. They just keep firing. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time it's complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. He was in desperation mode, but created a little extra time and found his man. Trying to get behind the defense. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Fisher. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Noles!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Fisher. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Noles want to crank the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Webster. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
Wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we have a 1-possession game late. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Carney. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this... desperately needs to get the football back. Syracuse will send out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He's got it. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Release to the back. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, this defense is going to need a few plays now to get some of this momentum back. Remember, they had a massive lead earlier in the game, but that's dwindled now. You wonder if they were just sleepwalking a little bit. They've got to step up now and play with some urgency.
Right on the money.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Noles will have it 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Fisher. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Syracuse hopes they can just drain this clock. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Still on his feet. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference.
Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI? Absolutely brutal. Looking downfield, it's Fisher. Oh, they're after him. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about